Welcome to HR SuccessFactors, your one-stop shop for onboarding. In this demo, I will take you through the new Mitie process for bringing a new hire or TUPE starter into the organization. To access the onboarding system once you have signed in, go to Home and then Onboarding. Here you will see the onboarding dashboard, and from this screen you can access lots of information regarding your new hires. The grey box on the left-hand side is very important for navigating the dashboard, and if you don't see a name of someone that you are processing or cannot access the process once you click on that name, it will usually be because you are in the wrong section of the dashboard. For a full breakdown of the sections of the dashboard, please visit the Onboarding How-To Guide. I will now take you through the first part of the onboarding process, the new hire appointment. This will replace the paper new hire appointment form that you will be used to completing with much of the same information required. If your business uses a recruitment system and you have had a successful candidate through one of these systems, their name and other details will appear here. If your company does not use a recruitment system, you should click the button Start Process. Clicking this button will allow you to start processing someone from scratch. Here you will click Start and see the first panel asking for initial information on your new hire. Here you will choose whether your new hire will be salaried, hourly paid, or TUPE. All start dates must be in the future, meaning that every new employee to Mitie must be onboarded before they can begin working. For this part of the demonstration, we will show the salaried process. We are asking all new hires for an email address to complete this process. If your new hire does not have an email address, they will need to create one. On this panel, you will enter information such as position number, WBS number, and company. You will also need to nominate the participants involved with onboarding this new hire. By beginning to type the name of the line manager, their name should appear below to be selected. You will need to also select the HR admin team and vetting team that is relevant to your business. All fields that are necessary to hire someone into SuccessFactors will be mandatory in the system, so you will not be able to skip past these. There are some additional fields that are not mandatory, but you should fill in all the information that you have to make it easier for your local HR admin team to hire your candidate in SAP. This is information such as work schedule and benefits. This section is the post-offer health questionnaire, which will now be filled out online. The last piece of information that you will need to enter is the candidate's address. When you see the message above, you have completed the first part of the new hire appointment, and it has been sent to the HR admin team that you nominated earlier. This approval step only takes place in the salaried onboarding process. You will need to wait for your HR admin team to either approve or reject this request. If your request is rejected, you will receive an email stating what was incorrect and offering a link to go back and correct this before sending to be approved again. The next section will be on approving or rejecting the new hire step, which is only applicable to the HR community. If you would like to skip this step and learn how to complete the employee appointment once you have approval, please go to section 4. This section will show you how to approve the new employee appointment request. Once a hiring manager has completed a new hire appointment request, you should receive an email in your group HR admin inbox with the name of the new hire and a link to HR SuccessFactors. You can also access this new hire directly through the onboarding portal. Please uncheck all boxes on the left-hand panel except notifications. You may be able to see the new hire's name but not be able to access their process. This is because you are not in the notifications tab. Once you have found your new hire and clicked on their name, it will open their onboarding process. You should click through each of the panels and check that the information is correct. This is the same process as receiving the employee appointment paper form, but it is expedited through the online system. Once you reach the last panel, you are asked whether you wish to accept or reject this process. Should you reject, a box will appear asking you to give your reason for rejection. Please be specific here as the hiring manager will need this information to resubmit the request. If you choose to accept, you can complete the process by clicking Finish. You will need to scan through the review screens before sending back to the hiring manager. The next section will show the hiring manager how to complete the new hire appointment. If you would like to skip this, go to section 5 for new hire paperwork section. This section will show you how to complete the employee appointment. Once your appointment request has been approved, you will receive an email with a link to HR SuccessFactors. You can also access your new hire's information directly from the onboarding dashboard. Please uncheck all boxes on the left-hand panel except new hire appointment. You may be able to see the new hire's name but not be able to access their process. This is because you are not in the new hire appointment tab. Once you have clicked on the name of your new hire, you will simply have to click through the review screens and double check the information that you have entered. All of the information that you have entered into the system will then be placed onto the employee appointment form, and when you click finish, you'll receive an email from DocuSign with a link to the document. In the email, click on the review documents and agree to the electronic records and signature disclosure by ticking the box and pressing continue. Once you have reviewed the document, click close at the bottom of the page. You will receive a confirmation of completion email from DocuSign, and your new hire will receive an email with their new hire paperwork to complete online. This section will show the steps that will be completed by the new starter. If you work in the HR admin team and are completing the new hire paperwork on behalf of the new hire, this section is relevant to you. The new hire will receive an email welcoming them to Mitie with a link to HR SuccessFactors. Once they have followed this link, they will be prompted to create a password and a memorable question should they forget their password later. From here, they can either go to the new employee portal where there is a welcome message and some further documentation, or to the new employee wizard. Here you will see that some information has populated into the system from the new appointment form completed earlier. All other information, such as national insurance and bank details, will be completed by the new hire. If you receive a call from your new hire stating that they are unable to complete their new hire paperwork online and would like you to complete this on their behalf, you can do this from the onboarding dashboard. Uncheck all boxes on the left-hand panel except new hire paperwork, and you should see the name of the new hire. Once you click here, you will be taken to the first panel of onboarding. Here you should go through each panel with the new hire, either on the phone or face-to-face, to ensure that all information is captured. If your new hire is unable to provide any information, at the end of this section, the new hire will be asked to review all of their information, and when they click Sign Forms, they will receive an email containing a link to DocuSign, where they will be asked to electronically sign the online new starter forms, which will then become a part of their record. Before they are able to sign the documents, they must tick the box to agree to use electronic records and signature. Each section of the document that would normally be signed with a pen if it were a paper copy will have a button instead. Clicking on this will open the Adopt Your Signature window. The new hire will be asked for their signature 3 times, and once complete will be prompted to click Finish at the bottom of the page. This section will show HR admin teams how to acknowledge all information is correct and transfer the new hire into SAP. Once your new hire has completed all of their information, the HR admin team assigned to this new hire and the new hire appointment will receive an email informing them that this candidate is ready to be transferred into SAP. You can access this new hire's information by unchecking all boxes on the left-hand side except Confirmation to SAP. Your new hire's name will appear in the dashboard. Once you have clicked on their name, you are shown this screen where you are prompted to download each of the forms that we've seen earlier in the process. You will need to check these forms as usual, and once you are happy, tick to acknowledge that the forms are correct and you are happy for this new hire to be entered onto the SAP payroll and click Finish. You will see a review screen where you will again click Finish. The process in HR SuccessFactors is now complete, and you will hire your new starter in SAP in the same way as you are used to. The next section will show you the hourly process. This section will show you how to complete a new hire appointment of an hourly paid new hire. This will commonly be undertaken by the hiring manager and occasionally by those working in the HR admin teams. If your company does not use a recruitment system, you should click the button Start Process on the bar above the dashboard. Clicking this button will allow you to start processing someone from scratch. Here you will again click Start and see the first panel asking for initial information on your new hire. You will choose whether your new hire will be salaried, hourly paid, or TUPE. All start dates must be in the future, meaning that every new employee to Mitie must be onboarded before they can begin working. Here I'll be showing the process for an hourly paid new hire, so I'll check hourly under type of hiring. All fields that are necessary to hire someone into HR SuccessFactors will be mandatory in the system, so you will not be able to skip past these. The last information that you will need to fill in will be the new hire's address. For the hourly and TUPE processes, there is no approval by HR, so once you've entered all information, you will scan through the review panels and click Finish. The next section will show the employee appointment process for a TUPE new starter. If you would like to see how the new starter will input their information, please go back to section 5. If you would like to see how to complete the hourly process by transferring the new hire's information into SAP, please go to section 6. This section will showcase the new hire appointment for all TUPE new starters, which will commonly be completed by the mobilization team. Click on Start Process on the bar above the dashboard. Here you will click Start and see the first panel asking for initial information on your new starter. Here you will choose whether your new hire will be salaried, hourly paid, or TUPE. All fields that are necessary to hire someone into SuccessFactors will be mandatory in the system, so you will not be able to skip past these. There are some additional fields that are not mandatory, but you should fill in all information that you have to make it easier for your local HR admin team to hire your candidate in SAP. For this demonstration, we will show the TUPE process. Most of the information necessary in the hourly and salaried process will also be relevant for TUPE. Please enter as much information as you have on the TUPE new hire. This will be information regarding work schedule, pay rates, and benefits. For the hourly and TUPE processes, there is no approval by HR, so once you have entered all information, you will scan through the review panels and click Finish. If you would like to see how the new starter will input their information, please go back to section 5. If you would like to see how to complete the TUPE process by transferring the new hire's information into SAP, please go to section 6. This is the end of the HR SuccessFactors demo. You are able to click back through the sections to view any information covered. If you have any further queries, there are how-to guides and troubleshooting guides available via your HR support team.